Yo, what's good, family? In today's video, we'll be looking at more creepy and strange TikToks.
All right. Hey! Gave him the 1-2 juke.
What's going on
It's
here?
a South Loop puncher. We are on to him. Guys, be careful of this guy. He's out here attacking people. Oh, this guy. Ooh. Ooh, he's getting them. That's just. No. I gave him the 1-2 juke.
He tried to hit my girlfriend. That's why I just.
Is that the puncher?
Yeah. I just chased him up.
Dang, brother. Hey, appreciate you.
Hey, no problem. My name B Money _.
And on TikTok too?
My name is B Money _2 on TikTok.
Yo,
No problem.
the hero right here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, brother. See you. See you. All right. Well, there you guys see. There he is. So. Oh, this. Be careful, everyone. Be careful out there. Oh man.
Yo, be careful of the South Loop puncher. Like, imagine that. You just trying to take a stroll and then some dude come up and try to snake you real quick. You know what I'm saying? Or your girl. Oh, now you got to defend yourself.
Here watching a Diddy documentary. They show this scene, bro. Look at the wall, Zeke.
Yo.
Why we got Diddy at the crib?
Some days those girls next to me woke up. Some days he was in the bed.
I mean, come on, man.
You know, I think we kind of went into the game too, like Kazega's all. You know, I think we kind of went into the game too, like Kazega's all.
What? What'd he say, y'all? Lackadaisical.
You know, I think we kind of went into the game too, like Kazega's all. You know, I think we kind of went into the game too, like Kazega's all. You know, I think we kind of went into the game too, like Kazega's all. You know, I think we kind of went into the game.
What'd he say? Lackadaisical. What is this? I don't know. Maybe it was used to read cuneiform or hieroglyphs. I don't know. That is strange though. Like, what is it? Wait, where did the person come from that he sees in there? Like, what does he look? What is that through the wall? So he's looking through the wall. Oh. So we got like X-ray binoculars from the 1800s. Is that what this is? Well, who's the person right there? What the heck? Yo, I'm so confused. I wouldn't even want those because it'll mess my mind up.
I saw this on TikTok 2 weeks ago and thought it was fake. Now I witnessed it with my own eyes.
Right there.
There you go.
Stay behind me 100 feet. You see everybody else? Back up.
Back up.
Oh my God.
Just the way Puff is down on his luck and 50's kicking a man when he's down.
God is gonna.
If 50 ever luck turn up on 50, you know, that you got to be careful what you put out. There's a karma to every action that you do.
Think we'll see that?
But doesn't that mean that Puff is getting his karma now for all the shit he's done his whole fucking life? And don't give me that bullshit, oh, you shouldn't kick a man when he's down. If you didn't want to get kicked while you were down, you shouldn't have been doing that fuck shit your whole fucking life to be down in the fucking first place.
Yeah, no.
I've always fucked with Marlon Wayans, but I'm sorry, this is some sucker shit. And it kind of rubs me the wrong way because this comes off as if he's trying to defend Puff as if Puff's some good person. Like, it's not that like Puff got hit with some tax shit or he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Puff is being a piece of shit his whole fucking life. And you know what's funny? I honestly don't think that Puff should have been charged for the shit he was charged for, because the initial stuff that he got charged for, he was found not guilty, but they're grabbing him for anything they can get him for. But he still deserves every single day he spends in jail, and probably deserves a lot worse. Because that's his karma. You being a piece of shit, the shit that you actually did, no, you didn't get charged for that shit. But the other shit, that random shit that you got charged for that you probably shouldn't have, that's your fucking karma. Because you've been a piece of shit, and the shit that you got coming to you, you fucking deserve. Marlon Wayans is a sucker because he's defending a piece of shit that he fucking knows is a piece of shit, and for some reason is trying to be in his good graces. But keep talking that shit, because the way you talk about other people and their karma, that shit comes right back around to you too.
Yo, I think I got an idea of why people are defending him. Because the two people that I've seen defending the most are Marlon Wayans and Ja Rule. Right? We already seen a video about Ja Rule and him being in the room and yeah, what happened with that situation. So now we got Marlon Wayans trying to defend him, you know, pretty tough. You know what I think it is? I think that Diddy still got some tapes. You know, he got some tapes from them parties somewhere, and he probably just waiting. You know, he gonna do his time, he gonna get out, and anybody who didn't defend him, anybody who was like not on his side, oh yeah, he putting them tapes out. Sorry. So that's why he's like, you know what? I got some tapes, and Diddy probably got them. So let me go ahead and get on his good grace before he gets out. I don't know. That's just my take. Now that's scary right there. Why do people even do this? Like you jumping out of a plane with a grocery bag, yo. I'm straight. Like you just hanging there now. What if it breaks? You were done for. Bang. I know his heart was racing. Because mine would be. I wouldn't know what to do. Did they get him up? Like, what happened? Oh, no. Okay, there's another parachute. Bruh got lucky. It was just hanging from a plane. That's crazy. Scientists have captured the moment life begins. This is when an egg is fertilized. See all that magic that happens? That's when we came to this realm. Hiker rescued after getting trapped in quicksand. Yo, this used to be one of my biggest fears, quicksand. Because what do? You're lucky all these people around, or else it's done for. Dang. Well, it was in there too. Dude over there said, yeah, I ain't stepping over there. You got to get yourself out. Yo, what is quicksand? Like, why can you not get out? Like, whoa, bro. Don't fall back in there. Like, was it water to start off with? Like, does quicksand just like regular sand at first? And then turn into like water once you start sinking in?
It's
That's weird.
beginning to feel a lot like
Okay. Y'all might want to screenshot that and get to reading. Let them be kids. So this is in Australia after they banned social media for, I think, what? I forgot what age. But for the youth, basically. Dang. Talk with a lisp right there. But yeah, they banned social media, which is a good thing, I think. I mean, it's strange to say that, but I don't know. Like up to a certain age. But there's always workarounds. It baffles me that some people have lived in Chicago their whole lives and never knew that this was here. I never knew that this was in Illinois. What? Where's that at?
Entire civilizations have risen and fallen because of nothing more than a story repeated with enough conviction. If that isn't spellcasting, what is? A low bass note can make you feel uneasy. A gentle melody can lift your mood. A rhythm can pull dozens, hundreds, or even thousands of people into the same emotional state. Ancient monks used chants to enter altered states long before neuroscience existed. Today, the same effects are reproduced with binaural beats and frequency therapy. Across centuries and cultures, the method was different, but the goal was the same. Use sound to shift consciousness. Not supernatural, just resonance. Look around. You won't see sorcerers waving wands. You'll see influencers, politicians, marketers, musicians, and content creators, wielding words like weapons or medicine. A catchy slogan can spread through a nation like a virus. A song lyric can live in someone's mind for years. A commercial can make millions of people hungry for something they didn't even want. Repetition is the wand. Emotion is the fuel. Language is the incantation.
And once the mind accepts the message, it becomes part of your internal reality.
Growing number of businesses will not even accept cash anymore.
Yeah, they are starting to set up reverse ATMs that quickly turns cash into a prepaid debit card to be used on the fly. And Dre Clark explains from New York City. Dre, I've never heard of this. Mitch has never heard of this. What's it about?
Yeah, you know, I never heard of it either until I read about it last night. It's relatively new, but it's slowly but surely catching on. You know, cash is really still king, but reverse ATMs are definitely the way of the future as more businesses look for ways to go cashless. Here at Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan, they already have machines inside the arena that can actually convert your cash into a debit card here. Now here you can see exactly how it works. You load money into a kiosk like you see here, and within seconds, you can get a receipt confirming your conversion and a prepaid active card. Many of the prepaid cards are either MasterCard or Visa, and you can use them anywhere where those cards are accepted. Some kiosks may actually charge you a $5 fee for the card. Meanwhile, amusement parks, fast food restaurants, and many professional sports venues are already using the cash card kiosk, and you'll start seeing more of them in airports and on college campuses. So yeah, guys, it's relatively new, but here in New York City and other places around the country, this is the way of the future.
Okay, I never thought I would make this video just because I never thought something like this would ever happen to me, and no one ever thinks something like this would ever happen to them. But unfortunately it did. I was at Woodfield Mall on December 6th. It was roughly about 6:47 p.m. Around like 6:50 this happened. It honestly happened so quickly that I was not even able to really speak at that moment. I went to Woodfield Mall with my boyfriend, my sister, and my cousin. I went in because we were going to do some Christmas shopping, just shop around. And right after we went to our last store, I had to use the bathroom. I used the bathroom in the food court, and and I went to one of the bathrooms, and I was in one of the left stalls, and I was getting ready to use the bathroom. I had cleaned the toilet, I had put the paper seat cover, and all of a sudden I see a phone. It appeared to be either an iPhone or like figure of an iPhone phone. They were covering their whole phone entirely, and it was just the camera popping out of the bathroom underneath the stall. And I immediately reacted with putting on my pants, because at that point I was going to use the bathroom. And I grabbed my jacket and just left, and I knew that I had to confront that person because I knew that they were recording me. When I confronted this person, I see a brown-skinned person with a big long jacket, gray long jacket, and they had a red COVID mask on, and then they had like long, frizzy, just messy hair. And I immediately told them, I was like, why were you recording me in the bathroom? And I see the bathroom just get so quiet because I was yelling and confronting this person. And I was like, why were you recording me in the bathroom? And they were like, oh, no, I wasn't recording. I didn't do that. My phone dropped. Like, mind you, there was no signs of a phone dropping. There was nothing like that. I clearly saw a phone camera recording me. And I was so in shock and was like, you did not drop your phone. You were clearly recording me. Why were you doing that? And they were like, no, I'm a transgender woman. Like, I would never do that. I'm a transgender. No, that was basically a man. That was a man recording a woman in the bathroom.
See, that's the dangers right there, man. Look, just imagine a person just come in there, regular guy. It's like, I feel like taking a little video today. So I'm going to put a mask on, and I'm going to go put on some wig and a hat and a big coat. Now I'm going to just say, if I get caught, that I'm that. I don't know. It just seems like a strange situation to be in, don't it?
And I'm trying to confront them, and they're walking away, like speed walking away from me. And right as they're speed walking, I'm following them, and I tell my boyfriend that is outside the bathroom, and I'm like, that person was recording me in the bathroom. And my boyfriend was like, what? Like, what? And my boyfriend was so in shock because he would not expect something like that. And my boyfriend confronted this person as well, and then the person was like, no, I'm a transgender woman. Like, I'm so sorry. I would never do that. I'm so sorry. Like, they were just apologizing for what they did, stating that they knew what they did.
Right.
And I was at that point just shaking and I did not know what to do. I was looking for my sister and my cousin because they had also were in that area that we were in. And as my boyfriend is confronting this person, that person also told my boyfriend the same thing. They're like, I'm a transgender woman. I'm so sorry. And right as my boyfriend turned around to tell me to call the cops, they started running away. And thankfully, there is a footage video of a bystander that took that night a video of the incident that was happening and recorded that person running away. Here's the video. And that is when I had called the cops. I told them what happened. They stated me to go to a door and just wait for them. They ended up coming. I told them basically what happened, the whole story that I'm telling you guys. And also, my cousin did say that one of the bystanders did see the guy when they were running away, throwing away something in a nearby trash can that was also in the food court. The cop later on came with a pen recording device. It looked like a pen, but there was a camera inside the pen.
What?
the cops did try their best to try to find the person. They were looking at the cameras. They were trying to see if they could locate this person, but unfortunately there was no signs at that moment. They are still following up. I'm still awaiting for their call and see what else can be done. But this is genuinely just a PSA for all the women and females. So just please be aware of your surroundings. Just know that this world is really sad and that anything could happen to you. And like me, that was at a very vulnerable state that anyone could be in, just using the bathroom. And I would have never imagined that happening to me.
Whoever believes that you're...
Yo, that's some creepy, strange, weird stuff, man. Like, you can't really trust nobody or nothing out here. Talking about a pen camera device? Like, what you out here recording, little freak nasty, yo? You know that video of them running out that came and just tripped, like, whoop, little trip, you know what I'm saying? Made them fall down real quick. Oh, my bad. Trip, oh, tie your shoestrings. Dang, man. That's messed up, yo. Be aware out here. Protect yourself at all times. There's a lot to say about that video, but it's like...
believes that UFOs are fake, then you haven't seen this video. So these guys were in Medellin, Colombia, when they spotted a UFO. And the footage that they got of the UFO might just be the best footage that anybody's gotten to this day. Because you know, usually when you see UFO footage, it's blurry. You can't see what's going on. But this shit right here, yeah, this shit right here show you everything. Look at this shit. People were outside minding their business when they looked up and seen this thing hovering in the sky. That's not a drone. That's not a plane. That's a UFO right there. Look at that shit right there.
Look at this. We found a fucking UFO.
You tell me what you think that is.
Fucking UFO.
Tell me what you think that is.
Is that? It's like a diamond shape.
They out there.
You could clearly hear panic, confusion. Mind you, Medellin is surrounded by mountains. This thing was hovering in place where normal aircrafts don't fly. What's crazier is Colombia Air Force didn't immediately deny it. They're saying that they're reviewing the footage. Whenever the government says that, it usually means they don't know what the hell it is either. Look at the pattern. Let's go back to what the Pentagon said. Let's go back to 3-Eye Atlas. Then I want you to go down a rabbit hole. Check out Mexico. Check out Brazil. Check out Peru. And now, check out Colombia. The sightings are mapping up along the same regions, the same corridor, almost like something is mapping out Latin America and North America. And the part people never want to speak on is the fact that the higher-ups always say they had contacted and have been in contact with these beings. Who's in a UFO? I'm out.
The water in both tanks are from the same place and time. The tank on the right has oysters. That's how important they are for the seawater. Dang. Daytona Beach, 4 o'clock, November 23rd. Hovering for over an hour. What's hovering? What's up with all these sightings? So this is the private island of Epstein, huh? Yo.
Stay nice and warm in here.
So this was taken with a phone camera? Oh, snap. So we got x-ray stuff on our phone that can see through plastic and maybe other things. These phones can do a little bit too much.
He's building the shoe right now. No way. Look at it go. That's insane.
It makes a shoe on your foot right
Dude,
there.
that is the coolest thing I've ever
How do you
seen.
get it off? What if it like stuck on there forever? That wasn't a shooting star. What was it then? Oh, it just disappeared like that. That's crazy.
They is really trying to get over y'all with these pennies. You can only get $5 worth of pennies now.
That's it.
Yeah, I bet they gonna get them pennies.
I guess we gotta start collecting pennies.
All right, y'all. So Orlando Brown was recently on the Lazy Intellectuals podcast, and let me just tell you something. What an interview it was. I watched the entire thing. I want to show you some clips. These are not all of my notes that I saved. These are just some of the parts of the video that I found to be very interesting. Now, I know you see the title. I know you see the thumbnail. So I'm just going to hit play and we're going to have a conversation. All right, let's go.
If you knew where you would end up today, would you still have made the same decisions? That
Nobody knows where they're going to end up, my brother. That's the point of life. That's the fun. That's the fun part of life. The fun part of the life is you never know when you get on a plane if you're going to land.
That's a fact. I'd be scared.
Do you think it could have ended a different way?
I know it will end my way, but my way is because I understand that it's not my way. I understand that I've asked for a way to be given to me, and that's God's way. Everyone wants their way. That's the problem with this place, Earth. Everyone wants their way. Right. They don't want to wait for what God has for them. They don't want to wait. They want it now, you know. It's just like, I don't have time to wait for things now. I'll wait. I'd rather wait. So I'm not bent over couches.
You're a God-fearing man. You read the Bible.
Well, not just God-fearing. I'm connected to God, just like we all are. If you tap in, then your confidence will come out in a different way based off of the fact that you see things happen in front of you and you're going to be like, that got to be nothing but God.
Okay. Well, why?
It's like, what the heck? I've seen people get in trouble. I've seen people give their ass up. I've seen a lot of things, bro. I've been here for a while.
Yeah.
So to watch them come and go, you have to have some kind of foundation. Oh, my brother. You got to have some kind of foundation.
That actually makes sense. So you're saying your foundation is God?
My foundation is my Bible. God can be to whoever you say God is. It could be God.
Okay, then who's your God? Is it
Who
Jesus?
wrote the Bible?
Are you saying Jesus is your God?
Well, you could say that, or you could say he's me, one of the two. But at the end of the day,
you can't say that. That's blasphemy. You understand that, right?
Oh, no. I'd be dead. I mean, the only person that blasphemed when he said that was John Lennon. Realistically, which is why he's not. Okay, and I've been saying this, the world knows, I've been saying this for at least about 6 to 10 years now, and I'm still here. Okay, so we're not trying to figure out who's right and wrong. I'm just letting you know that the walk of my life has been definitely different than the next man.
For sure.
And I've definitely seen certain things that only kings see. I've only been able to recognize things that...
Yo. Orlando Brown be saying some stuff, don't he? A lot of it be making sense, and a lot of it be like, yo.
They said you wrote 2 verses for Diddy. One was the Let's Get It.
I run this city, send the cops, DA defense to come get me.
And the other one was on the I Get Money remix. Yeah, remix. But they said you wrote it and it's him confessing the crime. Did you see this?
No,
did you see
man,
the meme? Look at that.
Shootouts, coastal beef, shit, Diddy did it. But my lawyer's so good that Diddy gotta quit.
Yo.
Jay, help me with that.
Jay helped me with that. Jay did that part right there when he said,
cut it out, Phil.
Shootouts, coastal beef. I wasn't around for that. I was like East Coast, West Coast.
Shootouts, coastal beef, shit, Diddy did it. But my lawyer's so good that Diddy gotta quit.
Yo. They was trying to tell us.
Now take a look at this. That woman is a DoorDash driver delivering a food order. After putting the order down, she sprays the bag. Was it pepper spray? The woman who ate it started feeling sick. When she and her husband checked the doorbell camera video, they saw that shocking moment. Ann Mercogliano has the details.
A DoorDash delivery woman drops off a bag of food and takes a photo to document the delivery. So far, so good. The food was delivered to homeowner Mark Hardin's front door in Evansville, Indiana. The meal was from Arby's. Then something happened to his wife, Mandy.
She started eating and she started coughing and gasping. Next thing I know that she's gagging enough that it's made her throw up. And I come in here and I noticed that there was some type of spray on the bag. And that's when I went back and watched the footage from my doorbell camera and realized that the food had been tampered with.
You can say that again. When Cardin watched the footage, he noticed that after the driver snapped the photo, she sprayed something that he believes is pepper spray right on the bag. Why would the delivery driver pepper spray a customer's food? Did they even know who she was?
I've never met her before in our life. Just walk up to our house, spray pepper spray on our food.
I know
Was
what
she
it
unhappy
was.
with the tip? Here's a receipt from the order. It shows they tipped $2 on the nearly $28 meal. That's just a 7% tip. I spoke to Sheriff Noah Robinson.
Are you disturbed by what you see on this video?
I am deeply alarmed and disappointed. We're taking the matter very seriously, and we're going to do everything in our power to ensure that this person is held accountable for their actions.
DoorDash tells us they have a zero tolerance for this type of appalling behavior, and the driver has been permanently removed from the platform. They also say they are cooperating with the investigation.
I need attempted manslaughter. I'm just saying, you try to poison me. That's what I'm filing for. All it takes is one. I ain't gonna do it no more.
I'm trying to tell my kids that that's Morris Chestnut. They told me that is who?
That's Gary Payne.
They said
Basketball player.
They said that's Gary Payne, the
What?
basketball player.
Gary Payton.
Gary who?
Payton.
That's
Who
Gary.
is that?
Gary Payton. No, Mark,
Yo.
actually, look.
Not Gary Payton.
Morris
Come on.
They said that's him.
Yo.
Y'all can't. I'm sorry. Y'all can't be that blind.
Up his the other photo.
They said that's Morris. That's him. Morris Chestnut.
Go back to whoever that dude name is.
That's him. Are you serious?
This is him.
Yo.
Go back to when they went to the door. That do not look like him.
I'm sorry. This is too funny. That's Morris Chestnut.
That's Gary Payton.
Y'all gotta stay in the child's place, because I'm telling you, that's Morris Chestnut.
This is goddamn. That's not him.
All right.
Look at the mustaches.
Look at that. This movie came out 2009.
He was balling. He was balling in basketball.
That's Morris Chestnut.
Gary Payton is?
No. So who is that?
Gary Payne.
Gary Payne. That's Gary Payne.
Bro, I'm done. Tell them in the comments that that's Morris Chestnut, y'all.
Gary Payton, Morris Chestnut. Let us know which one y'all got. I'm going with Morris Chestnut, man. That's Ricky. I'm just saying, come on, man. These little kids is wild, and either they was being goofy or they vision a little off. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe they just played a little bit 2K. That's all they know. That's Gary Payton, man. But next time I see, not next time, if I ever see Morris Chestnut, I'm gonna be like, yo, it's Gary Payton. I'm just kidding. But yeah, these are some of the most creepy and strange TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bells on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.